Thank you to everyone who has arrived here in this room. My name is Steve Hickman. I'm a clinical psychologist and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Global Compassion Coalition. And we're happy to be offering this first of a whole series of monthly opportunities to practice compassion, being led by some amazing people connected to our coalition around the world. If you're not already a member of the coalition, we'd be happy to have you. It's free to join. You can simply go to our website at globalcompassioncoalition.org and sign up. But we can put all that aside for now and to settle into letting go of some thinking and planning and clicking and joining and simply be present in the presence of my new dear friend, Kristina Cavit, and her colleague, who I will hand things over to take us through this, what will be a monthly opportunity to practice together. So Kristina, it's all yours.
Kia ora, Steve. Thank you for the introduction. Kia ora tātou. No tāmaki makaurau aho, he whāngai aho, kaore o I te mōhio I tōku whakapapa. He kai whakahaere at the Kindness Institute and he mama aho. So that's just a greeting in Te Reo Māori. I'm from Aotearoa, New Zealand, saying a bit about where I'm from and a bit of my background. And I'm so honoured to lead this practice session with the Global Compassion Coalition, who are big fans of. And here is my friend and colleague, Christine Russell. Christine is one of the graduates from our program at the Kindness Institute. So I founded the Kindness Institute here in Aotearoa, where we support young people, particularly rangatahi Māori, Māori youth and Pacific youth, to support their own hauora, their mental health and well-being. And we do that through a whole lot of kindness and compassion and mindfulness. So Christine, since she was 16 years old, has been giving up her weekends and every kind of free moment she has to come and practice meditation and yoga and really well-being practices with us. And now she's become a mentor to younger children, and now she's full-time working with us, going around the community, around the country, teaching other young people and Māori communities to support their own well-being. So she's a real example of kindness, and I'm so excited for her to share some of her beautiful take on Maurito, on Māori meditation. We were going to have one of our young people, Te Aorangi, here today, but she's actually stuck in the flooding that we're having here in Auckland. So we're really excited to have Christine, and some of our other young people will be joining us at the end if you have any questions for them. So I'll hand over to Christine to introduce herself.
Kia ora, greetings everyone. I'm going to do a greeting, which is an Indigenous introduction for Māori people, which is called pepeha. So, ko mai piko te manga, ko pāre ngā ringa te awa, ko te rau, ko te waka, ngā te piri te iwi, ko meina rawa, ko Joyce o te mātua, ko Christine tōku ingoa, ko toki mahi ki the Kindness Institute, ko te facilitator. So my name is Christine, I'm from Auckland, New Zealand, and yeah, like Christine mentioned, I'm facilitator, youth mentor at Kindness Institute, and I've been a part of this program for I think nearly 5 years now, which didn't feel quite long, but saying out loud, it's quite long. Been involved since my second to last year of high school, and yeah, over the course of this kaupapa, learned and experienced and taught a lot of people, my family, but just also people out in the community. It's been a fun time.
Kia ora. So before we get into our kindness practice, I'll just share a little bit about our kaupapa, which is our project or our campaign, what we do down here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So as I mentioned, we support rangatahi, mostly young people. They come and join our program. It's quite an intensive program where they work with us from a minimum of 6 months to a year, where we really support their own development and growth. And, you know, we recognize that we get taught all sorts of amazing stuff in school, but often we miss out on that most important lesson, how to deal with life when things get hard. So that's what we're sharing and learning together, and doing it from a Te Ao Māori perspective. So a lot of our young people speak fluent Māori and actually help us learn about Te Ao Māori and Māori culture and how we can weave that into mindfulness, because we see the two work so beautifully together. And we've had some amazing outcomes of our program, with a 12% decrease in anxiety, also decrease in depression, similar increases in empathy, compassion, cultural connection, and mindfulness. So we're really excited to keep going, to keep supporting more young people throughout the country and throughout the world. We also run trainings, and our main mission really is to spread kindness. So that's why we're so excited about the Global Compassion Coalition, because we're all aligned so well together. And we really see kindness as action, as taking action down here in Aotearoa. And that's exactly what the Global Compassion Coalition are doing. And we've seen a lot of that here in Aotearoa. Just to thank and acknowledge all the people here in New Zealand who've been really suffering over the last few days with some significant flooding. Some members of our community, whānau, family and friends have lost their homes. So we're really extending Aroha, which is kindness and love, to all of those who've been impacted by the flooding. And we're thanking the gods that we made it here today to support you in this practice. So today, Kristine's going to guide us through 2 short practices, one to open. I'll do one in the middle where we're going to cultivate a sense of aroha, kindness towards ourselves and to others, an uplifting practice. And then we'll wrap up with another short practice and karakia, kind of like a Māori blessing from Kristine. And then we'll have some time for any questions or sharing as we go. And we hope this will be a really relaxing, rejuvenating time for you. So I'll hand over to Ehua Kristine.
So I'm going to start us off with a karakia, which is a blessing to me in Te Reo Māori, and then I will translate into Reo Pākehā, so English. So when we're ready, my karakia tātou, tūtau mai runga, tūtau mai raro, tūtau mai roto, tūtau mai waho. Kia tau ai te mauri tū, te mauri ora ki te katoa, aimi e, hui e, tāi. And the translation for that karakia simply means, I summon from above, I summon from below, I summon from within, and I summon my surroundings. Let the vitality, energy, and well-being in us all be bind, be fixed, and unified in this intention. And I thought it was a beautiful way to start off the session, as a way to just connect to ourselves, to our surroundings, wherever you are, and to just set attention to come back into the present moment and connect together.
Do you want to kick us off with your meditation?
Yeah. So I'm going to guide you all through a short practice here, just a way to reconnect with ourselves, wherever you are. And if it feels comfortable to you, I invite you to close the eyes, so katia or batu. Taking a moment to connect to toha, your breath. Akina, let's breathe in. Haputa, let's breathe out. Katia or fatu. So if you haven't already, closing them the eyes if it feels comfortable. If not, haitera, that is okay. You can find a spot on the ground to focus on. Kia tau ngā ringa, kia tau ngā pupuihi. Relaxing the hands, wherever they are, and wherever that feels comfortable to you. Relaxing the shoulders, allowing them to drop, pull away from the ears. Noho tika, making sure that you're sitting up nice and straight, elongate the spine, just so we're alert here. And then again, Onangaki toha, connecting to your breath, breathing in, ha'akina, breathing out, ha'puta, breathing in, ha'akina, and breathing out, ha'puta. We're just going to do a few rounds of breath here at your own pace. Akina. Breathe in, belly rises. Up. Breathe out, your belly falls. Akina. Breathe in, belly rises, goes up with air like a balloon. Then half. Breathe out, belly falls. Akina. Up. Akina, breathe in. Haputa. This time as you breathe out, relaxing throughout the tinana, your body. Breathing at your own pace here. Shifting your aro, your focus to the surroundings around you. Perhaps tuning into any sounds you may hear in the room that you're in. Or perhaps tuning into sounds you may hear outside of the room. All we are doing here is just noticing any sounds without any judgment. There's no right or wrong sound you should be hearing in this moment. Tuning in with the sense of touch, noticing the kapu, the clothes on your tinana, the clothes on your body. Some parts feel quite rough or soft. Perhaps just take notice of the temperature of the room or wherever you are and how that feels on your skin. Is it warm, cold? Simply noticing and then letting that go, not attaching to that. And wherever you are, I invite you to shift your aro, your focus inwards. Checking in with yourself today if you have not already. Cannot breathe in. Puta, breathe out. Noticing the quality of your mood, your energy levels. How are you feeling in this moment? And just noticing that without any judgment, compassion, and with curiosity. Noticing the quality of the mind. Inengaro. How does the mind feel in this moment? Does it feel quite busy? Or perhaps the opposite? Maybe you feel a sense of calm. Akina, breathe in. Puta, breathe out. Just really taking this time now to arrive here in this moment, to this session. Just closing off with a sense of gratitude. And gratitude towards yourself for showing up to this practice, to this session, acknowledging all that you did to be here in this moment. Connecting to your heart center. And we're just going to close off all together with 3 deep and cleansing breaths. So exhale fully wherever you are. Kina, breathe in, I'm calm. Put that breathe out. I'm relaxed, I'm safe. Kina, breathe in. Put the breathing out. Last one, Kina. And put the, you're returning back to your natural breath. No special way of breathing. Noticing how you feel. Begin to bring back gentle movements into the body, into the tinana. Perhaps wiggling the toes, the fingertips. And when you are ready, taking your time, no rush. Gently come back into the space. You can do this by gently making open your eyes. Coming back to the space. Just taking a moment for yourself here. I'm going to pass it over to Kristina.
Thank you, Christine, for that grounding practice. Very relaxing. I hope that you all feel similar. Just a quick talk before we get into our next practice. We wanted to talk to you about Aroha and what that word means here in Aotearoa, and how we try to embody Aroha, love and compassion in our lives, but starting with our meditation practice. So Christine, do you want to tell us about what it means to you, Aroha?
Yeah, so Aroha is a kupu Māori, it's a Māori word, and when you break down the word Aroha, Aro means to focus, ha is breath, and I find that it's a special way to connect with Aroha in your practices, not only because you are trying your best to be focused on whatever it is you are trying to connect to, but also connecting with our breath, which we know and tell our kids all the time, it's our superpower, and it's something that no one can take away from you, and it's a great way to cultivate a sense of calm, and when you need energy, and it's a great way to connect to the present moment. I find one of the quickest ways to connect to the present moment is to connect to our breathing and taking notice of how we are breathing, and you put the 2 words together. Aroha means love, it means compassion, and to bring a sense of Aroha into all of our practice, into Christian everyday life, just really helps you open up and to be more accepting and more willing to get into the practice in the first place. But yeah, what's your wakaaro on the kupu?
Kia ora. I think I am always kind of stopped in my tracks when I remind myself that the word aroha, the word for love, kindness and compassion, is made up of focus on te ha, focus on the breath. And that, I think, is how we come to that place of love within ourselves, by starting to focus on our breath and calm our nervous system. And before we go into this next practice, I just want to set intention with our rōpū, with our team here, our group today, that we take that sense of non-judgment to our own practice, right? Because when we are judging our experience, being hard on ourselves, it's very common and we can get really good at it. We all have these deep habits of not feeling we're good enough in some way, or, you know, maybe for us at the moment that we haven't done enough because there's so much going on in Aotearoa and within the world. And I really believe that the best way we can make change is starting with ourselves. We need to give that sense of kindness and fill our own cup so that we can then go out and support our community. So I believe what we're all doing here today is actually about being better for our community, for our family, for our country, and for our world. So I really think as we go in this practice, we know that the good news is we can develop kindness, we can develop self-compassion. We know from Rick Hanson's work, we can all grow the good. Rick, who founded this amazing organization, we actually use a lot of his work down here at the Kindness Institute. So as we go through this practice, I just really invite us to have that intention of not judging our experience, knowing that we can't get it wrong, we can't be bad at meditation, and to bring in that sense of softness in each moment as best we can. And if we get into judgment, kei te pai, that's all good. We come back, we begin again. So let's give it a go. This practice, we're going to send kindness to ourselves through our ha, our breath, and then we're going to send kindness to others in our lives and come back to ourselves towards the end. So just get comfy wherever you are. Take a moment to soften down through the shoulders, soften down through the hands, relaxing your legs and feet. And if you like, you might want to close down your eyes. And just having a sense of your feet maybe connected with the ground. And going underneath that to the earth, Mother Earth, which we call Papa Tuanuku, supporting you today. Everything here to support you in this moment. Taking the time to gently scan up the body, softening the muscles as we go, beginning in the feet, softening and relaxing the feet, the legs, the calves and the shins. Softening and relaxing the thighs, the sit bones. Softening and relaxing any tension in the puku, the belly. Softening and relaxing through your chest. Moving to your lower back, your mid back, and your upper back. Kia tau te tinana. Relaxing through the body, relaxing through the whole back. Taking your time to scan up the arms, starting in the fingers, slowly moving up the arms, softening all the muscles as you go. Softening and relaxing through the neck and the throat. Softening and relaxing through the back of the head, the crown of the head, moving to the forehead, softening and relaxing through the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, softening and relaxing through the mouth and the jaw. Taking a moment to notice any areas of tension in your tinana, your body. See if you can send a sense of softening and ease to that part of your body. Really allowing all the muscles in your body to relax deeper and deeper. Really allow this to be a nourishing time for your body and for your mind. We're all here because we share the intention of having a more compassionate world. And we know that starts with us, within. So today, we're going to send kindness to ourselves and to all those around us. Noticing your own heart, your own breath, the gentle rise and falling sensation of your breath. Noticing the gift of your breath without having to do anything. Our body breathes for us. Ha kina, breathing in. Ha putta, breathing out. Ha kina. Ha putta. I invite you now to bring to mind someone who, the moment you think of them, you feel happy, safe, or at ease. Someone who brings a sense of joy or calm to you. It might be a friend, someone in your family. It may be a child, an animal, or even a pet. Bring that person or animal to mind now. See their face. Imagine them here in front of you. Notice how you feel when you have this person in mind. Maybe there's a slight smile. Maybe there's a sense of warmth through the body, a sense of relaxing. With this person in mind, we're going to begin to wish them well. Take a moment to say whatever feels meaningful to you, whatever you wish for this person. And if you like, you can follow my voice, repeating these phrases in your mind. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be calm and filled with ease. May you fully love and accept yourself. May you be filled with gratitude. May your heart be filled with peace. May you be filled with Aroha, with love, kindness, and compassion. May you be filled with Aroha. You may choose to join me and take one hand to your heart. This can help to strengthen the connection of Aroha, of kindness, calm, and ease. Seeing this person's face in front of you again. Noticing how you feel with them here. Have a sense of wishing them well, sending that aroha from your nako, your heart space, to theirs. Ha kina, breathing in. Ha putta, breathing out. Now I invite you, when you're ready, in your own time, to bring to mind another person in your life who you love, who fills you with a sense of happiness, safety, or ease. And imagine them here. Imagine their face here in front of you. Notice how you feel. Begin to wish this person well, saying whatever feels meaningful to you, having the sense of aroha from your heart moving to their heart, filling them up with kindness and ease. May you be filled with love. May you have a peaceful heart. And now I invite you to grow a circle of aroha around you, keeping these two people here by your side. Invite in any of your loved ones who bring you a sense of joy, safety, or ease. See their faces surrounding you in a circle now, moving through their face one by one, noticing each loved one in this moment. You might invite in the people you live with, whānau, family or friends, animals, children. You might invite your tupuna, your ancestors. You may know what they look like, and you may not. Kei te pai, that's fine. Just having a sense, a feeling of your tupuna, of your ancestors here in the circle around you, supporting you and guiding you. Ha kina, breathing in. Ha putta, breathing out. Ha kina, breathing in. Ha puta, breathing out. Feel this whole circle of loved ones, of ancestors around you and by your side, strengthening you and guiding you everywhere you go. We begin to wish them all well, thanking them for their aroha, for their love and support. Wishing them all well, sending aroha and love to our whole circle in this moment, saying whatever feels meaningful to you, or following my voice and repeating the phrases. May you all be happy. May you all be healthy. May you all be safe. May you all be filled with calm and ease. May you all love and accept yourself just as you are. May you all be filled with peace. May you all be filled with aroha. Ha kina. Ha puta. Breathing in and out. Knowing that the circle of aroha is always here for you. These loved ones and ancestors are always guiding you. And this feeling of aroha, of love, was created by you. And you can access it at any moment. Ha kina, breathing in. Ha puta, breathing out. Now I invite you to send the same aroha towards yourself, knowing that we cannot give it to others until we give that sense of kindness to ourselves first. Again, you may like to have one hand to heart. You may even like to give yourself an afi, a hug, or just have a sense of yourself. We're going to repeat these phrases in our minds. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be filled with gratitude. May I have a peaceful heart. May I fully love and accept myself just as I am. May I be filled with aroha, love, kindness, and compassion. May I be filled with aroha. Ha kina. Ha puta. Breathing in and out. Having a sense of softening through your whole heart space. Relaxing through the whole heart. Expanding out to the whole chest now. Softening and relaxing the chest. Setting an intention today to allow more kindness into your heart. Ha kina. Ha puta. Maybe relaxing your hand if that feels good to you. Scanning down the body one last time. Softening all the muscles in the body. Kia tau te tinana. Kia tau te wairua. Kia tau te nāko. The body softens, the spirit softens, and the heart softens. Relaxing the muscles in your face, your whole back, arms, chest and belly. Softening and relaxing through the feet and the legs. Feeling the feet grounded, the ground underneath, and the earth underneath that. Having a sense of Papa Tuanuku, Mother Earth, guiding and supporting you in all that you do today. Mauri ore te whānau. When you're ready, you can gently bring some movement back into the tinana if you like, a gentle swaying, movement of the ankles or the wrists. Staying here as long as you like. Otherwise, opening your eyes when you're ready. Coming back into the space. Kia ora te whānau. Thank you everyone for that. As you go on your day, just hope you can remember that there is no small act of kindness. Every act of kindness has a ripple effect. And although we might not all have a lot of time or resource on our side, we do all have this ability to let in a little more kindness and softness. So kia ora tātou. I think we will open it up for any reflections. If you want to chuck in the chat how that felt for you, how that practice, both of those practices were. And if you have any partai, any questions at all for the amazing Christine, for myself about our mahi, our work with the Kindness Institute, or anything at all, let us know, and we'll do our best to answer these before we close. So let's see how we can access this. Great, thank you for your comments. Does New Zealand teach mindfulness in schools? Yes, our friends at an organisation called Pause, Breathe, Smile, run by Grant Ricks, they teach mindfulness in schools to tamariki, to younger children, but it's not government funded, so they're doing it all on their own. And we teach mindfulness in schools to older children, so from 13 up. We are trying to really get that going across the country. We've been petitioning the government for a long time. And Chat is disabled. Oh, I'm sorry about that. If you can chat in the Q&A, I can access that. So whatever's easiest for you. Okay, whānau. Well, we'll just give it a minute if there's any more questions or feedback. Thank you all so much for your aroha today, for your love, your presence, and showing up to this practice amidst everything that's going on. And I think what we'll do now is close off with another karakia, a blessing, and a short grounding practice to send us off on our day. It's the morning here, 10 to 9, but where you are, it might be the evening. So I hope you have a beautiful sleep. Thank you for all your wonderful messages. We're so grateful for you all. And super grateful to Steve, who introduced us from the Global Compassion Coalition, and everyone there who is doing incredible, incredible work. We are such big fans and can't wait to continue to be a part of their amazing efforts. So I'll hand over to Christine, and then Steve might also want to wrap up for us. Thank you again for your beautiful messages.
Cool. So as we started, I will end us off with the same karakia. So wherever you are, karakia tātou. Tūtau mai runga, tūtau mai raro, tūtau mai roto, tūtau mai waho. Kia tau ai te mauritu, te mauriora ki te katoa, aumie, uie, tāikie. And let's close off with a couple cleansing breaths all together. Bring back some energy. So wherever you are, take a moment to pause again, connecting to your ha, ononga ki tō ha, your breath. A ki roto, breathe in. A ki waho, breathe out. A ki roto, breathe in. A ki waho, breathing out. Ano, a ki roto, breathe in. A ki waho, breathe out. And just breathing normally. And just to close off that brief practice, I'm gonna share a whakatauki with everyone in translation, which is Aroha mai, Aroha atu, which means love given is love receives, and vice versa. So wherever you are, you can just take that with you. Whakatauki that we love to use here at Kindness Institute. So yeah, kia ora everyone. When you're ready, if you haven't already, opening up your eyes, and I hand it back over.
Ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Thank you all. Kia pai tōra. Have a beautiful day. And I'll hand over to Steve if you would like to say any closing words.
All right. Thank you so much, both of you, and for everyone here to be a part of this inaugural practice session. As I mentioned, we'll be doing this monthly. Thank you for your time and attention, and thank you to all of you who joined us. For those who haven't joined us, you will be watching us in a recording, because we will be sharing this recording on the website and to anyone who registered. So again, we'd love to have you join the Global Compassion Coalition if you haven't already, globalcompassioncoalition.org. And thank you to everyone for your participation. Thank you, both Christinas, yes, Christine and Kristina. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
Kia ora, ka kite.